Gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and just like this mint condition Soviet submarine, we like to go deep on some topics. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba, and today we are in a very special place. It's park, open air museum, if you want to call it. So that has all kind of stuff from World War II. So it's all military stuff. It has a lot of tanks, submarines, ships. It's called 411 battery. So it's definitely worth to see. And if you will be in Odessa and you're interested in war stuff, so please welcome, come and enjoy it. But while you stay at home, we want to show you something. Let's go. Let's join us. I want it. Look.
I
It's
told
so
you,
cool.
we're not getting it.
Why?
Because it's too expensive, okay? You're not getting it. I've told you over and over again.
But it looks so cool.
I don't care, we're not getting it.
Okay, so guys, today we're gonna talk about, don't tell her everything. Don't put all your problems, all your circumstance back home on her when you are dating her. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, this is important, and I've kind of been in this situation, and a lot of guys kind of get into this situation because and this doesn't apply to everyone, but quite often guys have shit going on back home. I had stuff going on back home when I was in a relationship, and she knew that there was stuff going on, and it was stuff with an old relationship, and it was relationship property, and it was a whole heap of drama that I was dealing with, and I was trying to keep her away from this. But she wanted to know about it. You know, she was like, well, what's happening now? And she was even, you know, she would try and share those emotions with me. And so I kind of made the mistake of kind of getting her a little bit involved into it.
And she become like very jealous about that. She become like worried too much
She,
about that.
yeah, she worries about it. She wasn't jealous. She would get angry. She told me that she was going to come to New Zealand and she was going to come and beat up my ex because it was getting so bad. She was getting so frustrated because we wanted to work on our relationship, but this was getting in the way. What I should have done though is I should have just like said everything is fine, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is that she doesn't need that stress. You know, if she's thinking about moving to your country, she's got a whole bunch of other things that you need to be there for her. You know, like she doesn't need to be checking up on you, which sort of leads into the second one, which is that you're supposed to be the man of the relationship. You're supposed to be the rock. She doesn't want to know. She doesn't want to acknowledge at that point in the relationship that you actually have any problems.
Right. It's very right. And you know what else? Is that most of the guys, they do have like ex-relationship or ex-wife, and sometimes there is kids involved. And Ukrainian ladies, like we already covered that, they're extremely jealous. And really, like when you just start your relationship, you don't want to give her any reasons for that, because like it will, like she will not be able to handle these emotions, and she will give you a hard time, and you will feel uncomfortable because of that. So, for example, we had one guy who he was talking with us, and so he had a good relationship with his ex-wife. That is like, you know, I think that a lot of people wish that they would have a good relationship, and he has a beautiful daughter in that relationship. So from time to time, he was going over there to pick up daughter. And I think it was in a different state. So one time when he was on a vacation with his girlfriend, Ukrainian one, he for some reason showed the message that that ex-wife wanted to kind of like try to get back together, but he had no intentions, and he didn't really want it. He didn't want anything like that. He just wanted to be in good relationship and be available there for his daughter. So of course, every time when he was going to his daughter to visit his daughter at her mother's house, his Ukrainian girlfriend was just absolutely crazy about that, and she was jealous. And to be honest, like she had a kind of a reason for that, but in his heart he has no intentions to come back to his ex-wife. He really loved this Ukrainian girl, so why he would you know, he was not even bothered about that. For him it was just visiting his daughter. So if he would not tell her that, if he would not show these messages, Ukrainian lady would just think that he's going to visit his daughter. And that's all. So when you're together, you can share everything, right? When you're there,
Yes.
like when you're there, because I have a lot of couples who dealing with problems with exes when they already married. But when you are still away, you just little bee that want to be on our video. So if you want to have a calm relationship, don't tell her like all details, especially if there's some troubles, you know, with.
Yeah, like I'm not, and we're not saying like don't get it off me. There's
we're on the nature, you know, it's Ukraine.
There's we're not saying to not be honest. Like if you do have some problems back home, say that I've got some problems, I've got to sort out, it's something to do with this, but don't worry about it, it's not a problem.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about, like I've got it. But if you're using her as a place to vent, And most certainly don't ask for her advice, because she's not interested in giving you advice. If the relationship is like a few years older and she lives it, of course she's going to be involved in it. It becomes part of her life. But at pretty much all stages, there's going to be parts in her mind where there's going to be doubt. Is she doing the right thing? You know, maybe her parents have said something. You know, is this what you really want? If there's anything that's going to tick her away from, you know, being so positive and having so much energy about you, it's not going to go well. So it's important to just keep some things to yourself, you know, and show her that you are the man of the relationship and you can get anything sorted. That's all she needs to know.
She want to, like, while you dating, like while you haven't been in a very long relationship, she need to have, like, you need to share only positivity. We even say, like, never message anything like asking some rude questions. First of all, like, if there's something that you want to discuss, always do video, always like use interpreter, do Skype call, Viber call, doesn't matter, but never try to fix some problems by messages, because you never know the reaction of other person, what this person is actually doing at this moment. So this is it, and we just want you guys to have a calm, peaceful relationship with the Ukrainian lady, so don't make her jealous.
Do you know why there's these bees here? Because there's a bee's nest down there and I kicked
Yeah,
it
actually.
by
Yeah.
accident.
And she's seen
And
it.
now they're all trying to get me. Fair enough too. I'm sorry.
So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, ask your questions, we're definitely going to help you, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. We'll see you.